Yo, what is up everybody? It's your name, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a world that's all about uncovering hidden gems in the concrete jungle. Whether you're drawn to abandoned buildings or secret spots, urban exploration offers a unique and exhilarating experience. But before you grab your backpack and go, it's crucial to prioritize safety and responsibility. Let's do this! Alright, so you've got the urban exploration bug, I feel you. But before you even think about stepping foot in that abandoned power plant or scaling that skyscraper, we gotta talk research. Look, I get it. Spontaneity is part of the thrill, but trust me, a little planning goes a long way. First things first, you need to know where you're going, right? And I don't just mean the address. Dig deep, man. Look up the history of the place. Find out if there are any known hazards, security measures, or if it's even legal to access. Google Maps is your best friend here. Scope out the area, look for entry and exit points, and get a feel for the surroundings. And don't be afraid to tap into the urban exploration community online. Forums, Reddit, social media groups, they're gold mines for information. You can connect with experienced explorers, get insider tips, and even find people to explore with. So do your homework, be prepared, and let's get exploring. Okay, now that you've done your research, it's time to talk gear. And no, you don't need some fancy, expensive kit to get started. But there are a few essentials that will make your urban adventures smoother and safer. First up, a reliable backpack. You need something durable that can carry all your gear comfortably. Think about it. Water, snacks, extra layers, your trusty flashlight, it all adds up. Speaking of flashlights, don't even think about venturing into the unknown with a dying phone light. Get yourself a dedicated flashlight and a powerful one at that. Next up, comfortable and sturdy footwear is a must. You'll be doing a lot of walking, climbing, and exploring, so make sure your shoes can handle it. And don't forget about navigation. A compass or a GPS device can be lifesavers, especially if you're exploring underground or in unfamiliar territory. Depending on where you're exploring, you might need additional gear like gloves, a respirator, or even a hard hat. Alright, let's talk about flashlights for a second, because this is serious business, people. When you're exploring abandoned buildings or venturing into dark, unknown spaces, your flashlight is your lifeline. You need a dedicated flashlight that's bright, durable, and has a long battery life. I'm talking about a flashlight that can illuminate an entire room, not just the space in front of your feet. Look for one with multiple brightness settings to conserve battery power. And always carry spare batteries. Trust me, investing in a quality flashlight is one of the best things you can do for your safety and enjoyment as an urban explorer. Chapter 4. Footwear. Step up your exploration game. Let's be real, urban exploration is not a fashion show. You're not going to be strutting down a runway. You're going to be navigating uneven terrain, climbing over obstacles, and potentially encountering hazardous materials. That's why having the right footwear is crucial. Forget flip-flops, sandals, or those fancy designer shoes. You need closed-toe shoes that provide ankle support, good traction, and protection from sharp objects. Hiking boots are always a solid choice, but a good pair of work boots or trail running shoes can also do the trick. The key is to find something comfortable that you can wear for hours on end without your feet screaming for mercy. Remember, your feet are your transportation in the world of urban exploration. Treat them right with proper footwear, and they'll take you to amazing places. Chapter 5. First Aid Kit. Be prepared for the unexpected. Look, accidents happen, even to the most experienced explorers. That's why having a basic first aid kit is non-negotiable when you're venturing into abandoned or potentially hazardous locations. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but it should include the essentials. Bandages, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, gauze, medical tape, and maybe even a small splint. And listen, knowing basic first aid is just as important as having the kit itself. Store your first aid kit in a waterproof bag and keep it easily accessible in your backpack. Being prepared for the unexpected is part of being a responsible urban explorer. So get yourself a first aid kit, learn how to use it, and explore with confidence. Chapter 6. Buddy System. Never explore alone. Listen up, explorers. This is one rule you never break. Never ever explore alone. It's just not worth the risk. Having a buddy with you not only doubles the fun, but also provides an extra layer of safety. If one of you gets hurt, the other can call for help. If you get lost, two heads are better than one when it comes to finding your way back. Plus, it's just more fun to share the experience with someone. Before you head out, make sure you and your buddy are on the same page. Discuss your limits, your comfort levels, and what you want to get out of the exploration. Urban exploration is all about pushing boundaries and discovering the unknown, but it's always safer and more enjoyable when you have a trusted friend by your side. Alright, let's talk about respect. Respect for the locations we explore, respect for the history they hold, and respect for the people who came before us. Urban exploration is a privilege, not a right. When we enter these abandoned or forgotten spaces, we have a responsibility to leave them as we found them, if not better. That means no vandalism, no graffiti, no stealing souvenirs. Take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints. Remember, these locations are often fragile time capsules, and our actions can have a lasting impact. Be mindful of your surroundings. If you have to move something to access an area, put it back exactly where you found it. Let's work together to preserve these amazing places for future generations of explorers to enjoy. Alright, let's get real for a second and talk about the legal side of urban exploration, because ignorance is not a defense in the eyes of the law. The truth is, the legality of urban exploration can be a bit of a gray area. It varies depending on where you are, the specific location you're exploring, and whether you have permission to be there. In some cases, urban exploration might be considered trespassing, which is a crime. And trust me, getting arrested is not the kind of adventure you're looking for. Before you explore any location, do your research. Find out who owns the property, whether it's publicly or privately owned, and what the rules and regulations are. If a property is fenced off, boarded up, or has no trespassing signs, take the hint. There are plenty of other amazing and legal places to explore. Urban exploration is about pushing boundaries, but it's important to do so responsibly and within the bounds of the law. Alright, let's talk about situational awareness, because when you're exploring unfamiliar and potentially dangerous locations, staying alert and aware of your surroundings is absolutely crucial. This isn't the time to be scrolling through Instagram or listening to music with your headphones on full blast. You need to be present, engaged, and aware of everything that's going on around you. Pay attention to the sounds, the smells, the sights. Look out for potential hazards like unstable structures, loose wires, broken glass, or anything that just doesn't feel right. Trust your gut instincts. If something feels off, if you get a bad vibe, don't hesitate to turn back. It's better to be safe than sorry. What might have been safe to explore yesterday might not be safe today. Be present, be aware, and make smart decisions out there. Alright, you've explored an amazing location, you've pushed your boundaries, you've captured some incredible memories. Now it's time to share your story with the world. Documentation is a huge part of urban exploration. It's how we preserve the history of these forgotten places, how we share our experiences with others, and how we inspire others to embark on their own adventures. But remember, documentation should never come at the expense of safety or respect for the location. Never put yourself or others at risk just to get the perfect shot. When it comes to documenting your explorations, there are no hard and fast rules. Some people prefer to take photos, others prefer video, and some do both. The important thing is to capture the essence of the experience in a way that feels authentic to you. Share your photos and videos online, start a blog, write articles, give presentations. There are countless ways to share your passion for urban exploration with the world. So get creative, share your story, and inspire others to discover the hidden gems of the urban landscape. So there you have it, guys, your ultimate guide to urban exploration. We've covered everything from essential safety tips and gear to the importance of respect, legality, and awareness. Now get out there, explore, discover, and experience the urban landscape in a whole new way. But remember, safety always comes first. So go out there, explore responsibly, and keep the spirit of adventure alive.